In a quiet village surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a man named Leon. Leon was known for being curious, perhaps a little too curious. He was always watching others, comparing his life to theirs, and often felt restless. Leon would wonder, how does he have such a perfect garden? Or why can't I be as successful as him? One day, as Leon was wandering through the village, he came across an old monk sitting under a large tree. The monk was known for his wisdom and had a calming presence that drew people to him. Leon approached the monk and said, "Wise one, I can't help but notice how others seem to have better lives than me. My neighbor has a thriving garden, my friend has a successful business, and I'm just stuck. Why is my life so lacking?" The monk smiled gently and replied, "Come back tomorrow at sunrise and bring a bucket of water." Leon did as he was told. The next morning he arrived with a bucket of water, glistening under the soft light of dawn. The monk greeted him and pointed to a narrow path winding through the hills. "Walk this path while carrying the bucket," he instructed. "But there's one rule. You must not spill a single drop of water." Leon set off, focusing intently on the bucket. The path was uneven with rocks and small dips, but he walked slowly, ensuring the water stayed still. When he returned to the monk, his face lit up with pride. "I did it!" Leon exclaimed. "I didn't spill a drop." The monk nodded and asked, "Tell me, Leon, what did you see on your journey?" Leon blinked, confused. "See? I didn't notice anything. I was too focused on the bucket." The monk smiled knowingly. "Exactly. You were so focused on your own task that you didn't have time to compare yourself to others or worry about what they were doing. Life is the same, Leon. When you focus on your own path, your own goals, you'll find peace. But when your eyes wander to someone else's garden, you lose sight of your own." Leon walked back to his home, deep in thought. He realized how much time he had wasted envying others instead of tending to his own life. That day, he started planting seeds in his garden, pouring his energy into his own dreams. Over time, his garden flourished. But more importantly, so did his sense of contentment. He no longer cared about what others had. He was too busy appreciating what he was building for himself. This simple yet powerful lesson stayed with Leon for the rest of his life. He understood that comparing yourself to others only distracts you from your own growth. So what about you? Are you too busy looking at someone else's life to focus on your own? Remember, the most beautiful gardens are the ones you water yourself. If this story resonated with you, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Rise and Radiate for more stories that inspire and empower.